Let's scoot.
Wait, it's added to the truth bullets?
Apparently.
Okay.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor?
Do you want me to close the secret door?
Can you think of me for a minute? A favor? What is it?
I feel like that's not what you should say in this room of all rooms. With her dad's corpse and a picture of her as a baby.
That's exactly what you should say.
No. No.
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but could you leave? Huh? Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit.
I was literally about to leave anyway.
Yeah. Kyoko, don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory! And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Oh, okay, I understand.
But what if someone else never mind, no one else will find this room.
No one else will find this room. Then I'll see you later. Are you kidding? Maybe Byakuya, but Byakuya wouldn't give a shit. Hiro and Hina will never find this room ever.
He'd walk in, she'd be like, sorry, this is my dad's room. Useless. Walks out.
Yeah, exactly. This has nothing to do with Mukuro Ikusaba. Is she really okay?
Ooh, that was an odd animation. I don't want to look at that.
Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead.
Okay.
Yes, you said that 3 times over.
Look, I've known this the whole time.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now!
Are we gonna go back to the thing where Monokuma talks about how only the students entered? Are we gonna show that again?
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is...
Son of a bitch! Are you kidding me? That's not even funny!
That's hysterical.
It's not! The fact that I called that so accurately is not funny. That's upsetting. Alright.
It's a very polarizing approach. You're gonna have that joke stuck in your head for a millennium! I know, but okay, enough puns. Here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Host Peak Academy since the game began are those 16 students! And only those 16 students! Makoto, get it through your sick fucking head!
Oh god. 15 of us met in the mail hall. The mail hall?
The mail hall?
Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail
We just got a
time.
letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I wonder who it's from.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16 student in someone's...
the one they're calling old Star Tougher. Yeah, I didn't read all that line. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh god, look at them all. Oh god.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice.
he wasn't even dead in that image.
Nice. You know what? I think the mastermind's Hifumi because he came back to life like 3 times.
You fucking... Hifumi's a god!
Hifumi's a god. He's the mastermind.
I think it's, wow, whoa, why the fuck can I not remember his/her name? His name.
Chihiro.
Chihiro. I was thinking Chiaki, but I'm like, no, that's from
No,
the,
that's
from
the
a
second
future
game. Even Mukuro.
But I think it's Chihiro, because Chihiro's the only one who could program Monokuma.
Fair enough. Even she's undeniably dead.
By the way, I know who it is, so I don't think it's Chihiro. But...
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, unfortunately, he got it spoiled. So the ones who are still alive are, but he doesn't know how it is, so that's the fun part.
I have a guess, but we'll find out.
We'll find out. Me. Byakuya.
Nah.
Hero.
Never mind, he's too stupid to be the master.
Yes. Toko. Hina, it's totally Hina. Absolutely.
Scientifically possible!
Not scientifically possible!
It can't be.
Can't be.
It's not scientifically possible.
And Kyoko.
My biggest suspect. Honestly, she was at first, because she
Really?
was the one solving all the cases, and I was like, she's too helpful. And I know, obviously, it was either she was going to become the main side character, which obviously was the case. But I had a suspicion. I was like, yeah, or it's her.
That's fair. I was cool. I think the game does that very on purpose, and it makes you suspicious of her very early on. She
Yeah.
has a lot of moments where she's just like, "I'm gone for half a trial." She's just like you, where she doesn't tell anybody what she's doing, and she just does it.
Correct.
And that makes people suspicious.
I know. But I liked it. And I was like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
probably it. But she's
Yeah.
probably also not it at all.
No. Well, at this point, she's been given too much backstory and sob stories, and she has too much of a big.
Well,
picture
no,
for
at this
that.
point, it's too late.
Yeah, at this point, it's too late.
But at the beginning, yeah. And
Yeah.
then literally once she started doing more, I was like, yeah, no.
Only those 6 people are still alive.
That you know of.
Then there's no question, exactly. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way.
Yeah, one of my other friends.
Who's dead? Who's dead?
Yeah, now that they're dead, they're not my friends anymore.
That's right.
So it's fine if they're the mastermind.
It's totally fine. There just has to be.
Okay, I want to look at this.
It's a
Or
code.
not. Well, it like... Oh shit, that's why it animated weird. I thought it was just like a window curtain kind of
No,
thing.
it's a-
No, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole
Okay.
shebang. Whole skidoo. Oh, there's more stuff
Okay,
here.
wait. So there was the door, the chair.
A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headband. I use a chair like that, and I'm a student.
Actually, your chair looks almost identical to that
It
chair.
does, yeah. It's just got pads on the armrest, but that's about
I was,
it.
well, I was gonna say the only thing is that chair is like a silver metal. Yours is all black,
Yeah.
but it looks literally almost identical to
Yeah,
that chair.
that's exactly what my chair looks like. I am a future headmaster. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Nice.
Lol.
Okay.
We already did the computer.
Yeah, we already did the rest of it.
Well, I know where I have to go.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Downstairs.
That's right. Away from this place.
Giraffe,
Giraffe walker.
symbolizing the death of Toys R Us.
Yes. Alright. That one looks suspiciously untouched. Yep, locked. There's a card reader. Must be able to get the locker, but for all, it's pretty similar. Yep, okay. And you have to use your ED handbook, so it's mean. Well, let's just give it a try. I took on my hand. Why, Makoto? No luck. Maybe the only lockers aren't going to be something to do. Wait, but
Do I have to do that every time, or is it
I
just
don't
gonna
think so.
give
I
it
think
to
it'll
me?
do it once. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Yeah, I would only do it once because
Okay.
it's a new thing. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life.
That's a bold assumption, Makoto. Fuck.
Look, it's Tool in the back from Petscop.
Oh yeah, it is. This is the Petscop locker.
That's right. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. I'm trying to act as casual and natural as possible.
Makoto, I hate to be, this guy again, but maybe it's covered in dust because it's been here for a long time.
That is fair.
If they didn't study, they wouldn't have a locker full of books.
I mean, unless those are just the textbooks you get given, and you just don't do anything with them.
That's a lot of books.
I get that many books.
And you read them.
No, usually I don't. Usually I only read half of them. But the class wants me to have them.
Usually I only read half of them. Yeah, sorry.
And that's only because I have to.
I read none of them.
Well, yeah, but I have to do the bare minimum to keep passing. And then I'm good.
The bare minimum is not studying.
I don't study. I just have to read them for
I'm
class
just saying,
so that I know
he
what I'm talking
sees a
about.
locker full of books. This person probably doesn't like reading.
That's fair. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What?
Yasuhiro.
Yeah, you're right. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro?
I was gonna say, it's literally a bunch of stuff up top.
Well,
like
but
the
keep in
crystal
mind, he
ball
got
and
held
stuff.
back a couple years. He's done the same thing a couple years. Because he's like 21. Remember?
I don't see your point.
Well, he could very well have been in the class before as well.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, look at all the stuff above, like a
uh-huh.
crystal ball and shit.
The notebook also contains a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here?
I'm gonna. Maybe you're right. Oh, all those books. Maybe I was too quick on that gun.
No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of
No.
us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook?
Okay, that. So there are two explanations, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Hiro could have just stayed back and been in the class prior before this happened.
And his memories of that would have been erased like everybody else's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or something else that I won't say because I want to wait and see if anything else pushes it. But this has sort of been my theory for a while, and I want
Really?
to see what else it could be. I want to see if anything else pushes it.
You're not going to tell me because you're afraid I'm going to say something.
That, and also I just want to see. I don't have enough evidence yet.
That's fair.
Because he doesn't. This being here could support it, but it also doesn't because of the fact that he could have just been in last year's class.
Right.
So if there's another one that changes that, then I think my theory might be correct. We'll have to see.
Is this a deck of playing cards?
Ah!
No, they're tarot cards. Ah!
Nah.
But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible.
I like how those options will probably only come up after you've read those books first.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I wonder what would have happened if I saw these first. I probably wouldn't have gotten. It would have been, oh, a crystal ball, and you wouldn't get that other bit. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Let's check the other ones. Took the emergency handbook around the house card reader. Beep. Looks like locker open. Let's see what's inside. I didn't see anything that might be a clue.
Oh,
So only some of them contain things. There's at least one more I know.
I was gonna say, I'm
Let's check
assuming.
the other ones.
Probably. Oh, no, these are the broken ones. Sorry.
Yeah, it's already broken.
I'm assuming it's obviously these ones, the only ones
Probably.
that are clean.
Well, there's a couple more. But take the emergency handbook around the house card reader. Beep. Looks like locker open. Now let's see what we got inside.
There we go.
This thing
Oh.
is practically empty.
Is that it? What's that?
Who's it? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look.
I like how this place is ransacked from Cody goes. They're probably still alive and really upset that I'm reading this.
Oh yeah, it looks like a girl's handwriting.
June 13th, Brad said he wouldn't take me to the prom, so I murdered him.
And all the letters were spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before.
I saw something familiar there. Words I've heard before.
There are only 16 students.
There's a plan to turn Hope Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to... Oh, you can read this. It's the headmaster.
I don't know what the headmaster sounds like.
Make a voice. We don't know either. He's a 30-some-year-old man who loves his daughter.
37-year-old man who loves his daughter. Sorry, I can't relate. I'll just be like, I don't know. I can't. You're putting me on the spot here. I can't.
Wow.
I'll just default to Sammy Lawrence, and I don't want that.
He's a headmaster. The point is to keep our
Okay,
students...
I'll just do a headmaster voice. I'm just trying to make it in character, I guess, but fuck it.
Just fuck it. It's a small
The
voice.
point is to keep our it's Taka, you know.
Yeah.
The point is to keep our student prodigies safe.
Great.
The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it is not an exaggeration to fuck.
Wow.
Fuck shit.
Fuck.
Fuck. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era.
So eugenics.
Yeah, this is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan.
So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
You said, please don't make me read all that again.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense?
All right.
So, does that strengthen or lessen your theory?
That actually doesn't help or hurt.
Hmm.
It could help, but it could hurt. I don't know.
The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? Oh, you know what's interesting? I think at this point I had guessed what it was. I think I knew what it was at this point. I can't remember. I don't think I spoiled it for myself. I think I just guessed. Maybe. Well, maybe. I can't remember exactly. It's been a little while. Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko.
Pocketbook it's not a pocketbook. A pocketbook is like a purse.
What? A pocketbook's a book that's like yay big.
Not having a pocketbook? It's like a purse. It's not it'd be a pocket-sized book. It's not a...
Yeah, a pocketbook is a notebook. It's not a purse. You don't call a pocketbook a purse. It's a notebook that's this small. It's a book that fits in your pocket. It's a pocketbook.
I've never heard a small book called a pocketbook before. It's always
Yeah.
just been like a smaller notebook
No,
or like a
it's a
journal
pocketbook.
of some kind.
It's a pocketbook.
I've heard a purse called a pocketbook before.
How have you heard a purse called a pocketbook?
Listen,
I've never
I don't
heard
know.
that.
I'm just saying that's when it keeps saying pocketbook and I keep thinking a purse and I'm like, it's not a purse.
It is not a purse. It is a notebook. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone.
Give me 1 sec.
You're gonna look it up now.
I was right.
That's weird.
A woman's handbag.
Really?
Some
Yeah.
people call it a smaller, cheap edition of a book, but a pocketbook is a woman's handbag. I knew it.
What? I have always heard it referred to as a notebook.
It
Wait.
originated as a small book to be carried in
Okay,
one's
yes.
pocket, but over the course of time, it's become a woman's purse.
I have never heard it referred to as that.
Okay,
I
so
guess
I'm
we're
right.
both
Cool,
right.
cool.
That's
I mean,
fine.
yeah. But so I guess a pocketbook originally was a small book in
Yes.
your pocket that you took
I
notes
mean,
in.
people still sell pocketbooks and they call them pocketbooks still.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that's what it originated as, but over time, a
Right.
purse has been developed to be called a pocketbook.
I have never heard of a purse referred to as that.
Cool,
Why
at
would
least I know I'm not crazy, because
Why
it gets called that a lot.
Why would
so I've heard
they
it.
call a purse a pocketbook?
Because
It's not a book, and it doesn't-
over time, because remember, old purses also used to be like the little folding things,
Oh,
and
I
then they
guess that's
slowly
right,
developed
yeah.
over the shoulder over
I guess
time.
that's
yeah.
right, yeah.
I just had to clear that up because I was like, I don't know. All my life, I've heard purses called pocketbooks.
I've never
so-
heard that.
Cool. That's cool. All right.
I think you can check the other ones. There might be one more thing for you to
Was
find
it
in there.
this one?
That one's the same one, I think.
No. Oh yeah, that's the one I just did. I meant the other one. Shit.
That's the
Oh,
other
I
one.
can't check it twice. All right, cool.
Yep, okay, let's see. Yep. Nope, nothing there.
Cool. And then there
There's-
was.
That one is
This
intact,
one.
yeah.
There's a couple more intact ones on this side.
Nope, nothing there. There might not be anything else. I just want to check to make sure. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing else. You got it all.
Okay. Well, I wish there was another locker with stuff in it because now my theory is still up in the air. But
Oof.
okay. Draft.
I really want to hear what your theory is.
Well, I'll tell you when it either plays out or doesn't.
Fair enough.
Or unless I get something conclusive, then I'll be like, all right, cool, this proves it, so I can go into it.
All right, well, we've done the
All
dorms.
right, I was gonna say,
This
well,
is
we did the dorms.
This is the longest part of the investigation done. Because it's just a couple other rooms otherwise
Yeah.
to check out. I love they do the remix of box 15 for the final investigation. They bring in that hardcore guitar.
Okay, so it was.
We need to go to the 4th floor. Everything's on the 4th floor.
I was gonna say all the locks. There was nothing locked here. I thought there was on the 3rd floor. I could be wrong. I thought there was.
Maybe?
Because I thought the 3rd floor started to be where the locked stuff. Oh no, it was the 4th
It
floor.
was the
Never
4th
mind.
floor, yeah.
Oh no! I haven't gone to the 3rd floor yet. Oh duh. All right, let's find out.
Let's see. That's open. The classrooms are open.
The rec room.
The rec room. The
was
art
done.
room.
The art
yeah,
room.
everything's open up here. You're going. Oh no, you need to go that way. This is the one you need to go all the way around.
Yeah, and then the other one was the bio lab, right?
Yep, that's on the 4th floor.
Oh no, what's this one? A chemistry lab.
Chemistry lab. Yep. No, this is the physics lab. That's already open. You did a lot of stuff.
No, I
in
know.
there.
I just wanted to. It's the physics lab. Okay. There's a couple science labs, so I always forget which one's which. Okay, I guess it was the 4th floor. I
Yep.
thought the 3rd one had something, but I was probably wrong. Or no, it's probably something we got later.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the Monokuma door, or the
Bio lab.
bio lab. We didn't. Oh yeah, we didn't have access to the.
Well,
oh,
we
yeah,
haven't gone
did.
to the headmaster's room technically. No, we didn't have access to the bio lab.
Maybe
no, this is
not.
the
And the
chem
chem
lab.
lab. Yeah, I was
We've
gonna say
been
we
in the
had the
chem
bio
lab.
lab.
We've been in
And
the
we've
chem
been
lab.
in the chem lab.
We have not been in the bio lab though.
No, okay, I'm reversing. God, there's so many labs. I don't know which one's which. Okay, so then there's
We've been in the office.
This
We haven't
room.
been in the headmaster's room.
that's the office. Headmaster's. So it's headmaster's room. The door with Monokuma on it.
And the bio lab on the
I
next
can-
floor.
Truth
Yeah, you can look
bullets.
at your truth bullets, see all the places you need to go.
Places to check. Okay, 4th floor. Bio lab on the 5th floor. The 4th floor. The 2nd. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just those.
And then
Well, I
you
guess
want
we'll
to
go
double
to
check the
headmaster's
dojo
room,
and the
since we're already
garden
on
too.
that sort of train.
Yes.
Well, yeah, obviously I have to check the places where the murder occurred, but I'm just talking about the. There he is.
This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Well, Makono, it's you.
Finally, I don't have to talk for a second. Oh, Byakuya.
Yeah, that didn't help at all. I guess I'll talk to him. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
Well, what do you mean, something interesting?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious.
Yes.
On that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class 78 student registry?
It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro. Apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Academy just like the rest of us, even though we established this literally last chapter.
Yes. Mukuro Gusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. That must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro than we still didn't have.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? Tell them, Makoto. You can read, can't you?
I want to hear you say it
It
in your
seemed to be
delicious
some
voice.
sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report.
Oh, that's what she looks like?
Yeah. That's the headmaster
Oh.
again.
Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats. Close, but out of reach. What? The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I've had a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars.
Well, she's just that good.
But she had scars all over her body when we found it.
That's right.
Oh. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures.
Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro?
I don't think they did anymore.
Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What's wrong, Makoto?
It's Sakura. Huh?
Yeah. You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seemed to be included as part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is.
Yes, I'm afraid
Is
so.
it Mukuro? And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. It even lists
Jesus
her vitals,
Christ.
31,
She's-
22, 32.
She's anorexic. I'm underweight and I weigh like 10 pounds more than that, and I'm 3 inches shorter than her. That's ridiculous. She's dead. She's not living.
Well, they took that after she died. Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body?
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean...
Wait, is he trying to say he's trying to hint at the scars? There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your own business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Tell him.
Tell
Makoto.
Makoto.
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice for me?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
She's a bitch. Huh?
She stood me up last night. The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch.
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time, take it or don't, as you will.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks.
Alright, cool.
There are trophies and even a shield.
I'm
in
gonna
this
take out
place.
that golden sword and stab Byakuya with it.
That's right.
We'll come full circle. Wait, I just realized something. I like how all of these are black and white images,
Except
and then
for
there's
that
just
one.
that fucker right there. I don't get to see that? That's not suspicious at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Makoto, my fellow anxiety boy.
Man, the headmaster must have not liked to read.
I know. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. Class 78, student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro is apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikusaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. Yes, we already know all this, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends?
No. Okay, well, it's that.
That's that.
Cool, so now let's go over
To the Monokuma
no, the other way.
Monokuma. Monokuma.
Data Centel. There she is.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. I don't know why I haven't gone
each
inside
person
it
is
yet.
going to be in a room, so you get an interaction with all of them in regards to the clue. And each person is probably going to handle it very differently.
Uh-huh. It is cool.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it. I need a strong man to open it for me, Makoto. Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it! I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
She is.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Ah, wait! Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded! Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead! Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Whoa.
Yes! I will control him!
There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa! This place is totally sci-fi! Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device.
Okay, yeah, cool, thanks.
What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpilot, wow. Looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean... Alright, let's start poking around at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. But you know what this means though, right? If someone had to be in here controlling Monokuma, then they couldn't be with us.
Huh!
Huh! Hold on.
Not if there's a group of people.
That's fair.
Of the Ultimate Despair.
If there's multiple people involved.
No, wait, never mind. Because the only people who have set foot are the 16 students. Ah!
Unless all the students are the Ultimate Despair.
I don't think that counts, but okay.
Hold on, you can't just... Or whatever, something like this. Oh, look! I just realized, I think it's just an Easter egg, but the Monokuma right there is pink and white. Like, Usami!
That is funny.
But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away the control panel. Because really, this is a remake of the original PSP game, and this remake came out I mean, not remake, but port more so, came out after Danganronpa 2. So sometimes they went back and included some extra bonus Easter eggs about Usami and Danganronpa 2 and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I take a good look at the control panel. And I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
Plays the only consistent soundbite in the entire game. I wonder what that was.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Okay, they knew.
Is that Monokuma?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hey!
Roar! Roar! Give me all your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Aw, man, busted! How'd you know?
Not only do you get to see your favorite waifu, you get to voice your favorite
I am my waifu! Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. Hi, guess what? Guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it!
Aw, man!
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. I wonder if the room with the big Monokuma on the door is for controlling Monokuma!
Well, I wonder. And little paw dial things.
Uh-huh. Whoa! Hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yup, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind is controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words, maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
She right.
Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess it would have to be true. But if that is true...
Oh my god! This is worse than Mukuri Kusaba.
I don't know why Mukuri Kusaba became the meme. I think it's just because it's so distinctive.
Because it's distinctive. Mm-hmm. This has happened. This is the fifth time in like a span of like 10 minutes.
Well, really what it is I think they're trying to emphasize that Makoto can't believe that it's one of their students. And so this keeps being brought up in his mind to force him to see.
I mean, literally, the only reason it's bad for us is because we have to I'm not going to voice this anymore.
No, don't do it.
I literally can't bring myself to do it. We know what it says. If you don't know what it says, rewind the video back and start over because you need to.
Yes.
Just because if you don't understand what it's being said, you've missed the first 4 times.
Clearly you weren't listening, and wow, what are you doing?
I'm not cutting you any...
YouTube video on
yeah, you! I'm talking to you!
Dave!
I ain't cutting you any slack!
Fucking Dave!
Carl!
Carl! Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? So the problem is he has to keep being an idiot. You know what? You know why I think they show that so often? Because you can go to these rooms in any order. So they don't know if you've seen that or not yet. So they don't know if you need to be reminded of it.
What are you talking about?
So if you don't go to any of these other rooms, you see that clip once. When you're talking to Monokuma. Maybe once more when you talk about it with Kyoko later. You can go to any of these rooms in any order. So you might need to be, so for the slower players, they might need to be reminded once, but they're not sure where they're going to go first. So they programmed it
every time.
Yeah, so they programmed it in all of the scenes.
No, I understand. And I mean, people aren't voicing it so they can just skip over it if they already know it. However, in our situation, it just becomes really obnoxious
Yes, it does.
and what's the word? Interruptive.
Yes, it does. Then again, they did not design the game for people to voice act the whole thing through.
Of course, yeah.
What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
To be fair, I would have still been frustrated even if I wasn't voicing. If I was just
yeah.
sitting here playing it, I would have been like, do I really have to do this again?
Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah.
No, I immediately would just been like, hold on, wait. I know what room Kyoko's in, hold on.
Kyoko!
Yeah.
I'm like your dead dad or whatever.
Kyoko, it's your dad coming back from the dead! I possessed Monokuma's body, ooh!
Honestly, I just find Yasuhiro.
Oh, you find Hero, yeah.
Boo!
Oh, it's Monokuma.
No, I'm Monokuma's dead brother. Ghost to Monokuma.
Oh god!
Oh god!
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here.
It didn't let me interact with this at all.
No.
That's okay. Cool. Thanks.
Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Ah, the door! It just locked on its own! What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted.
Monokuma? Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like!
I like how that clearly implies the mastermind was just hidden in the room the whole time.
Yeah,
Because it would have
or
had to
in the
have been
hatch that you couldn't check out.
God damn it! Just let me look at the hatch!
No, you can't. It's already closed. You can't look at it. This is
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
Shit, you're right. That room.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls
I remember
are.
this. So you're right. Right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Correctamundo!
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't you? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Maybe you should have looked at the hatch that you tried to, but I wouldn't let you. Did you happen to check?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way! The hatch on the floor?
Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now,
Wait, then how do you get in?
Well, I mean, he has a key or something. Right? He just means that you can't open it by yourself.
But Kyoko could have.
That's fair. She could have, but Kyoko wasn't
now
there.
then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Peace.
He's gone, but was he telling the truth? Was the mastermind was hiding in
Well,
there?
this confirms one thing then.
What's that?
That it can't be any of the students still alive. Which, I mean, is kind of already implied, but this confirms it.
Well, to be fair, you don't know where the other students are right now. Kyoko could have left the
but
room.
Monokuma has talked to us many times while it was just us.
That's fair. That's
And if
fair.
someone has to be controlling him like they're setting it up to
Yep.
be, then
It cannot be
it
anyone who's
cannot be
alive.
anyone who's quote-unquote alive.
Yes. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let that get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Keeping my body moving.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward.